In this video, we're going to discuss and break down the real reasons why Ghost was better than Tommy. Let's get into it.
Come on, you've been through worse than this.
I don't know about this time.
Yeah, this time. This time.
Tommy, no.
What?
No, don't do it, Tommy. No, don't do it. Let it go. No. Let it go. Let it go, Tommy.
Let it go, Tommy. Let it go. Very basic words, but spoken with high significance. This is something that a lot of humans aren't able to do. They're not able to let things go, right? They always want to get revenge. They always want to get the get back. Well, we know how that ends, right? But not Ghost. Even on his deathbed, he was still thinking of ways to be strategic in a way where there's no need to kill my son, right? Because what's that going to change? Getting revenge on someone when I'm already about to die serves me no purpose, especially on my son. And this is one of the reasons that Ghost was so powerful and so far ahead of Tommy, is even when Ghost was in his biggest moments of duress, he was still able to think logically and not with emotion. And this is one of the things that held Tommy back into the game in the earlier seasons of the show, is him not being able to control his emotions, him not being able to slow down and just think things through. And this is one of the things that Ghost had mastered, right, is thinking things through and finding a better way to pretty much do anything you could imagine, right? And putting other people in position to do the things that he wanted to do, or just flat out setting them up, right? We know he used to set up Dre over and over and over a ton of times, because Dre used to try to betray him and finesse him and do things like that. And Ghost has got to the point where he was like, I'm gonna just get you arrested. I'm gonna get you locked up. I'm not even gonna have to lift a finger to put things in position. So that's one thing that Ghost was really good at. And no one else just could move like that. No one else thought like that to make their lives easier. And this is why they hated him, because he was that good. And even when you analyze Ghost and Tommy's relationship, like, you could clearly tell Ghost was the one in charge. He was the brains. He was the one leading the operation. He knew what to do, right? When Tommy had an issue, who would he go to? Ghost, right? How many times did Ghost have to save Tommy from his issues, from his problems, right? And obviously, yes, we all know that Ghost was better, but I feel like a lot of people don't really understand the reasonings behind that. It wasn't just because Ghost was just flat out smarter or better than Tommy, because Tommy's actually very smart. And when it came to the drug stuff, he really knew what he was doing and what he was talking about. And he displayed that throughout, even in the OG Power. But it's just controlling your emotions, the aspect of understanding what moment you're in and thinking about the ramifications of what decisions you're about to make and how it can affect you in the future. And you see, even in Power Book Force, Tommy moves a lot like how Ghost was moving in the OG Power, right? Even with the whole Vic thing, Ghost wouldn't have killed Vic either, right? Remember how they had to kill Sax or whatever because he was trying to, get Tariq for the whole murder with, Ray and everything. And Ghost was like, no, we're going to keep Sax alive. We're going to keep utilizing him to our advantage, right? These are things that Tommy kind of grew to understand how to do, right? The old Tommy would have killed Vic off rip, but he was like, no, let me make a smarter decision because this could affect me in the future. And another thing that I feel like Ghost had above Tommy is just having the foresight, right? Ghost always thought above the game. He always thought outside the game. He always thought more than the game, right? For Ghost, the end game was never just drug dealing, right? That was only just the foundation for him to get out and to live a more peaceful, business savvy life. Tommy didn't understand that, right? He was just like, drug dealing is the end game. We've been hustling since we were kids. He had no vision, right? Tommy has no vision, or has never had any vision into where he wants to go in life outside of just dealing drugs. And, for him, it's like, well, I'm just going to die in the game and I'm just going to be done with it. And I feel like that held Tommy back in a lot of ways, whether it be in business, whether it be even in his relationships in life. Every aspect of his life it affected. When you just think one way and you're one-sided, one-minded, you're going to be limited in life, and you're going to be limited in the way you can do things. And I think that Tommy's now, in Force Season 2, Season 3 is really starting to come into grips with that of, how the life can affect him and his family and the people that he loves. We see this situation with him losing Maria and everything and having to get her back from Miguel. And, we'll see if he's able to do that. But all of this is because he's in the game. And all of this is because he never had an end game or a plan to devise to get himself out. So this is why Ghost was better, will always be better, and why Tommy will never be able to surpass him. He just thought way ahead, and thinking ahead always puts you ahead. See you guys on the next one.